In this video, we're going to walk you through how to use the Activity Builder in Smart Notebook. The first thing that we need to do, though, is we need to actually build the activity on our page. So what we're going to build is we're going to build the parts of speech, nouns, verbs, and adjectives. The one thing that I want to do first is I want to add graphics to my page. So I want to do a, we're going to do a border here. Let's do a title bar at the top. All right. Then we are going to do a couple of different squares. We'll do a blue square, we will do a green square, and we will do a orange square. All right, I'm going to get my alignment tools out so I can line these up, make them look very pretty and perfect. Now, to type the title, I just simply start typing parts of speech. I can highlight this. I can change the color at the top. I can also change the size. We'll make it 72. See how that looks. If I make this just a little bit longer, I can get that. I can move it to the middle. And then I've got my title parts of speech. I'm going to highlight and lock this in place because I don't want it to move. Alright, perfect. Now we've got nouns. And again, wherever my cursor was, that's where my text box is going to be. So I'll make this a little bit smaller, center it. Got that. I'm going to right click and clone. Move this over here. Double click, change it to verbs. And I will choose Control D on my keyboard and make one more box. Now, because that is a little bit too big, I'm going to change the size down to, let's try 28. If I make this a little bit bigger, it looks like I have to use 26. There we go. All right. So we've got nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Now, I want these to probably stay where they are, but first I want to group them. So I can use my drop-down menu, or I can highlight them and use Control G on my keyboard. So again, right click, group, or use the drop down menu and choose group. Alright, now we need to actually make our parts of speech for that go in each box. I'm going to use my tools up here and my rectangles. I'm going to fill mine. My fill color is going to be red. I'm going to also use my line color red so it's all very uniform. So there we go. There's one. Now I'm going to do 9 different boxes. So I'm just going to choose this and I'm going to hit Control D on my keyboard because it's going to go way faster. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to make 3 columns. Just like this. There we go. Now, I've got my boxes ready to go. Now I just need to come up with my choices for words to go in each box. Alright, so I am going to do the word blue. And again, I'm going to hit Control D to clone that. We're going to double click on it. Sit. Control D. Share. And then again, we can right click and choose clone that way if you want. Just various ways that we can do this. Choose eat. Oops. Clone. A faster way for you to do this too might be for you to just click outside of the box and start typing again. That way you don't have to keep cloning everything because you're just typing and it just makes a new text box for you. And since all the font is uniform, it's not going to matter if you clone or not. So a couple of different ways for you to go about creating the text. Alright, now that you've got all your text and you've got them with your boxes, now the key is to make sure that all of these boxes are grouped with the text involved because you want them to just be one object. they're more than one object, it'll make it kind of goofy for the kids to move things around. So I'm just going to do a Control G. Again, Control G is just grouping. You can see there, Control G right on your board. All right. Now, I also want to, we'll do this at the end. Now, to start to build your activity here, okay, I'm going to lock these in place. There you go. You can use Control K on your keyboard, or you can choose the drop-down menu. So now all of these are locked in place, right? All right. So here we go over to the puzzle piece. We choose Activity Builder, and in the Activity Builder we select our item. Now Edit becomes available, because if we don't have anything chosen, we don't get the Edit button. We choose our object. We choose Edit. Now we accept the actual nouns. So chair is a noun. We drag it in there. Minnesota is a noun, and dog is a noun. We add all remaining objects down to the bottom. You can see the green check marks are the ones that are at the top, and the red ones are all the ones that are in the rejected pile. Under our settings, I want them to, you can have them fade out, which is kind of what I want. The other one that's a popular choice is to have them spin when they actually get to the noun. If they don't work, they bounce back. So we choose Done. We choose our verbs. We choose Edit. We want Sit, Eat, and Heat. And we're going to add all remaining. We're going to leave our settings alone, choose Done. And finally, we're going to choose our adjectives and Edit. And our adjectives are blue, tall, and warm. Add all remaining, and we choose Done. Now, if we go back to our activity, there we go. Now, as we move these, so if we move blue to verb, it snaps back. If we move eat to verb, it disappears. If we move Minnesota adjectives, bounce back. Minnesota to nouns, it disappears. Tall adjectives, disappears. As you can see, as we work through, everything just kind of disappears as we get it done. And once we're all done, all of the objects disappear. If you go back to your activity builder, you can choose Reset All, and everything will come back. That is how you use the activity builder in Smart Notebook.